You ever wonder why so many people don't make it to 85, even though they want to? Really sit and think about it. Why is it that despite medical advances, vitamins, and all the checkups, the majority of folks start slipping away before reaching that milestone? The truth is, it's not just about genetics or random luck. It's about the small daily habits that creep in after 60, the quiet decisions we make or stop making that slowly chip away at our health, our purpose, and our will to push forward. Most people don't see it coming. They think they're just slowing down naturally. But the real reasons are avoidable, and that's the hard part. Because if you knew the habits that were shaving years off your life, wouldn't you want to stop them? Today, in this video, you'll learn the 5 deadly habits most people pick up after 60 that quietly sabotage their chances of living to 85 and beyond. And more importantly, you'll find out how to avoid them and actually feel alive again, mentally, physically, and emotionally, if that sounds valuable to you. Give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us keep making content that truly matters. Stuff that can change lives. Be while watching this video, you'll gain insight into subtle patterns of aging that are almost invisible at first, but become deadly over time. You'll also walk away with practical changes you can start today to extend your years, your joy, and your energy. Let's get into it. Just you and me having an honest talk. You see, one of the biggest and deadliest habits that creeps in after 60 is doing nothing. I'm not talking about relaxing or enjoying peace. Total disengagement from life. Retiring doesn't mean retiring from movement, from curiosity, from connection. Yet many people think they've earned the right to sit still for hours, for days, and over time for years. They stop stretching, stop walking regularly, stop challenging their body. And what happens? Muscles shrink, joints stiffen, circulation weakens. The heart grows lazy. It's like a machine that's left running but never used. It rusts from the inside. And with it, so does the mind. What started as just resting turns into a pattern of physical decay. But here's the good news. Movement doesn't have to be hard. It just has to be consistent. A daily walk, a stretch in the morning, carrying your own groceries, gardening, dancing alone in your living room. Anything that reminds your body it's still alive. Now, let's talk about the second silent killer, isolation. This one's brutal because it wears a friendly face. It tells you you're better off alone, that people are too busy, too different, too complicated. But isolation isn't peace, it's poison. And after 60, it becomes dangerously easy to slip into. Kids grow up, friends pass on, work is no longer there to fill your calendar. And slowly, the phone stops ringing. You stop reaching out. And loneliness begins to nest in your daily routine. And loneliness, my friend, is not just emotional. It affects your immune system, your heart, your brain. It mimics the effects of smoking and obesity. The fix? Connection. And not the kind where you scroll through photos on your phone. Real voices, real laughter, real hugs. Invite people over even if the house isn't spotless. Join a walking club even if you walk slow. Start a conversation even if you feel shy. Connection is not about age. It's about effort. And making the effort can literally save your life. The third habit that takes people out too early is emotional resignation. That quiet voice in your head that says, this is just how it is now. It shows up when people stop dreaming, stop planning, stop looking forward to something. They tell themselves it's too late. That change is for younger people. That joy is something you grow out of. But let me tell you, your soul doesn't age. Your spirit doesn't have wrinkles. And your joy doesn't expire. The day you stop reaching for something bigger than yourself is the day you start shrinking inside. And people can live like that for years, shrinking, fading, until they just vanish. But you can light that fire again. Find a reason to be excited. Maybe it's learning to play an instrument, taking care of a stray dog, writing down your life story, trying new recipes, teaching someone what you know. The world needs your spark. Don't let it go out just because society acts like older folks are supposed to fade into the background. Fourth, and this one's sneaky, is letting the food you eat become your enemy. After 60, your metabolism slows, your digestion shifts, and what you put in your body has a louder effect than ever. But instead of adjusting, most people cling to the same meals they've had for decades. Heavy, fried, processed, sugary comfort foods that used to be okay when the body was younger. But now, they inflame your joints, fog your brain, spike your sugar, starve your cells of the real nutrients they need to keep your organs running. You don't need to become a health nut, but you do need to become aware. Start adding color to your plate. Fresh fruits, leafy greens, clean proteins. Avoid ultra-processed snacks that make your body work twice as hard for half the energy. Eat to live, not just to satisfy old habits. Because every single bite you take is either feeding your future or feeding the disease that will take it away. And now, the fifth habit, the one people rarely talk about, is surrendering your voice. After 60, many folks start feeling like their opinion no longer matters. They stay quiet when something bothers them. They stop setting boundaries. They stop standing up for themselves. They get talked over by their kids, ignored by doctors, brushed off in public. And after a while, they start believing it. That silence, that swallowing of your truth, it's deadly because your self-worth is tied to your voice. Your confidence, your decision-making, your very identity. And when you give that up, your mind begins to fade with it. Depression creeps in, apathy follows, and then the body, without purpose, follows too. So speak up. Say what's on your heart. Set the rules for how you want to be treated. Demand respect, not with anger, but with clarity and consistency. You've lived too long, learned too much to become invisible. Your voice is your legacy. Use it. And that's really it. These 5 deadly habits, physical stagnation, isolation, emotional resignation, poor nutrition, and silencing your own truth, are the quiet culprits stealing years from people who should still be living fully. They don't show up as dramatic events. They come softly, almost politely. And that's why they're so dangerous. Because they trick you into thinking this is just what aging looks like.